You know, there's an old saying that says, absence makes the heart grow fonder. It's true, but it's not true, and I say that because if I didn't see another Friday the 13th movie, it wouldn't exactly kill me. Jason and Michael Myers are like different members of the horror family. Take Jason, for example. Jason is like that one family member that comes over but never wants to go home. And Michael Myers is like that family member that drops by every 4 or 5 years, says a few words, and then he's out the door. Jason had a very bad case of what I call sequel diarrhea because it just kept coming out. It wouldn't stop coming. Sequel after sequel after sequel. That's why Friday the 13th is not really in demand anymore, because they made too many of them. Do you realize that there are 11 movies? 11! That's too many. You're not giving the fans a chance to miss him. You have to give the fans a chance to miss their favorite character. Otherwise, they won't want to see him as much. We miss Michael Myers because we barely see him. We see him like every 4 or 5 years, something like that. But that's what you have to do. That's why I made this video called Halloween the Next Generation, because I feel sorry for this generation. They didn't get to experience what we got to experience. You know, all the older Halloween movies. All they got is a bunch of crap. They got the Rob Zombie Halloween movies. That's crap. I feel sorry for you guys. You didn't get to experience the older Halloween films like we did. The fans from the previous generation. The previous Halloween era. This era sucks. I don't like it at all. You guys got white horses and stuff like that. So I feel sorry for you. Before I get started, I want to say that it's such a pleasure being a Halloween fan. I want to say that I talk trash about the franchise, but I absolutely love it. I love all of you guys, and I want to let you know that there is no place I would rather be. I want to get that out the way first of all. I've titled this video Halloween the Next Generation. The reason why I titled it that is because I want to know where we're going to go from here. You know? Halloween 3D was scrapped last year. They're not doing it now. And that kind of pleases me because I really didn't want to see a repeat of that. I want to say thank you to all the wonderful fans that made all the great fan films. I will be reviewing some of the fan films. I reviewed One Good Scare. I didn't really like it, but I did review it. I met Steph Hutchinson. He's a nice guy. But I'm glad that Halloween 3D is no longer a part of the franchise. It's like a distant memory. It's something that we can forget. What do you think we should do with the franchise? I don't agree with all their policies, but if it weren't for those guys, there would be no Halloween at all. I want to give a shout out to John Carpenter himself. I'm not his biggest fan, but without John Carpenter, there would be no Halloween, whether I like him or not. I want to ask you guys, what do you think we should do with the franchise, with this new generation of fans? Do you think we should do sequels to the original franchise? Should we make more fan films? I hear that HalloweenMovies.com is making a section for fan films. I want to thank them for that. And I just want to say I really appreciate all the wonderful fans. I love you guys for making all the fan films because you give me something to do every day. I love to watch the fan films. Some are good and some are not so good, but that's okay. The thing that matters to me, to the Michael Myers fanatic, is that you cared enough to make a fan film in the first place. I wonder what they're going to do with the franchise. What can we expect from the infamous serial killer? Could they make a TV show, perhaps? It's just something to think about. I'm throwing ideas out there. I don't know. I can't think of anything else to do. I guess they could make a TV show that would be about his childhood, or they could make a Halloween video game. I know a lot of fans are saying they've already done that back in '83, but they could make one for this year or maybe next year. Let me know what you guys think. I don't know, I guess they feel like they've reached the end of the road. That's basically all I wanted to say. I wanted to give a big thank you to everybody from the past, Tamara Glenn, Justin Beam, all those guys. I want to give a thank you to Mustafa Akkad, even though he's no longer here. Stephen Hutchinson for all the wonderful comic books that he's given us. And I hope that you guys have as much fun with Halloween as I did when I was a kid. Back when I was growing up, they had The Curse of Michael Myers and H2O and Resurrection. I want to thank you guys very much for listening. I'm the Michael Myers fanatic, and I approve this message. Let me know what you think.